Hey, Mark. Good evening. Welcome to Oconee County Board of Commissioners meeting. Today is Tuesday, April the 30th. After a moment of silence, we're going to ask Mark Thomas to lead us in the pledge. Please stand. Thank you.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our first item will be to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as submitted.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries. Our next item is statements and remarks from citizens. This is for anything not on the agenda tonight. Nothing. Any statements or remarks from commissioners?
Me.
Just a reminder, early voting is going on this week, next weekend, the week after. Also, our budget hearings will be May 7th and May 21st. Final touches are being added. So the first presentation will be May 7th in this room at 6 p.m. Next item is contracts and right-of-way. This is discuss the Parks and Rec FY25 concession services contract with Oconee Football Club and Oconee County Little League.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. This would be a continuation of an existing contract between Oconee Football Club and Oconee County Little League to operate concession areas within the park system. In this case, the revenue would be $7,000 or 10% of gross, whichever is greater. Oconee County Little League and football club. And so the football club would operate obviously during the soccer season and then Little League operating during the baseball season. Happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions on this item? We all right for consent agenda?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do we have any public comment? Thank you. Next item is discuss additional FY24 law enforcement vehicle. Listen.
Thank you. This is a request of consideration for a budget amendment for the current fiscal year. Relates to Sheriff's Office law enforcement patrol vehicles. Each year, we try to budget a level amount for the vehicles, $360,000 from SPOS 2021. We pre-ordered 6 vehicles for the Sheriff's Office, but they've learned that order is not going to be fulfilled. They've worked with our contracted vendor who will be able to get those on the lot, but won't necessarily be able to hold those for us until FY25. So we're requesting to make that purchase earlier in the year. The amount of those vehicles is $360,000, and that includes equipping the vehicles as well. And in addition, there's also a request to amend the budget for the purchase of one additional vehicle from the general fund, and that is replacing vehicles that have been in accidents over the past 12 months and would be a net revenue neutral amendment as we have the insurance proceeds to cover that cost. And that would be only the vehicle. Equipment can be transferred from other vehicles that are no longer in use. So the total request is consideration of a budget amendment, $360,000 from SPLOST and $47,160 from the general fund for the life of those contracts in the current fiscal year FY24. And if you have any questions, I can answer those.
Any questions for Melissa on this item? You all right for consent? Any public comment? Next time is discuss the GMA Homeland Security Matching Grant Opportunity. CJ.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Georgia Emergency Management contacted me regarding a matching grant opportunity for a 50% match. We identified that we could potentially utilize 4 Scott breathing apparatuses for firefighters. A little enhanced capability for a buddy breather situation to enhance our safety. The best quote we received for 4 of those units is $41,099.72, of which Oconee County would ultimately, if approved, be responsible for half that, which is $20,549.86.
Questions on this item? All right, we are for consent.
Thank y'all.
Do we have any public comment? Next time, we discuss new alcohol license for Killer Crust Pizza.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. This is a request from Killer Crust Pizza LLC. They're moving into the Epsbridge Shopping Center and they've received the alcohol. We should receive an alcohol permit. They have completed their RAS training and all paperwork in order. So they will request this. The only thing left to do is receive a business license from the county. And would be pending final approval of the business license.
Any questions on this item? You're all right for consent? Any public comment? Next item is to discuss the Red Sky Service Agreement for the call manager upgrade project.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. I will attempt to do this in a understandable way. We budgeted for a call manager upgrade in the fiscal year 24, which is essentially the component that handles our voice over IP and part of our overall telephone system, which have been replaced as part of a life cycle management plan. This is already budgeted as part of the install required for the call manager is an item dealing with the E911 requirements, and Red Sky, it would enter into a contract with us. It's a company that would handle the E911 requirements as required by federal law. It's all within the existing budget. There's no additional funds required, but it does require the Board of Commissioners approval of this kind of on the back end of the overall service agreement.
Any questions for Justin? You're all right for consent? Do we have any public comment? Next time is discuss the North High Shoals SPOS donation. So the North High Shoals was nice enough to put in their 21 SPOS to purchase extrication tools for the station in that area. And so their funding has been collected and they've submitted the funds to us for that purchase. It was not budgeted, so what we're asking for is just really a budget amendment. No additional money out of our funds, but we're going to ask for a revenue increase and an expense increase. Purchase those over the life of that contract to get that done. Any questions on that item? I appreciate it. Yeah, that was nice. Very nice. Did, all right for consent agenda on this item? Do we have any public comment? We do have need of executive session for personnel.
Make a motion, we adjourn to executive session for personnel.
Motion second, all in favor? Thank you. Motion carried. Need a motion to go back in regular session.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Commissioner Sacks,
Motion adjourned. Second.
we are adjourned.